Celebrate the USFL's 25th anniversary with this fantastic collector's magazine, the USFL, the Rebel League that the NFL didn't respect but feared. This must-have features interviews with players and coaches like Bobby Hebert, Marv Levy, and much more. Hundreds of photos will take you back to the 80s when Donald Trump was just an emerging name in pop culture. Hall of Famers like Steve Young, Reggie White, and Jim Kelly all got their start in the USFL. Order your silver anniversary magazine at usflonline.com.
21 gigawatts! WICR.
Hi, I'm Chris Stefano from Guy Code, and you're listening to WICR.
Hello, and welcome back to Mad Fridays. How are you guys? Are you guys ready to talk about politics?
We're ready.
We were born ready.
So, with the election being 45 days away, it is definitely coming down to the wire. It was funny. I was watching a John Oliver segment the other day, and he was saying how, of course I was, because what else do I do? And he was talking about how Canada thought that they had a long election cycle with like 84 days. And I thought that was hilarious and adorable because our election cycle is literally like a year and a half. We started dealing with Donald Trump like last summer. So, speaking of Donald Trump, guess who just endorsed him?
Donald Trump,
Oh my gosh. That was the most terrible thing I've ever heard. But Ted Cruz just decided he was going to endorse Donald Trump. I agree.
Here we go.
He looks like a melting snowman. Reference.
Ted Cruz is the
Spot the
Zodiac killer.
reference. Yes.
I'd agree for that.
But he justified it by saying that he feels Clinton is unfit to be president, and he says that he came up to this conclusion after months of thinking and praying. And I'm like, how did you pray and get Donald Trump?
When he says pray, I think he means got down on his knees and begged for money, and then only got, you'll get money from me if you endorse me.
Yeah, probably.
From Senor Little Hands.
My favorite. Trump is just so easy to make fun of. I can't do it. Okay, so Hillary Clinton is calling out Trump's fact-checking this week after the Manhattan bombing. Clinton is on the attack after Trump's seemingly rash words after the explosions in Manhattan. Trump called the incident a bombing before even the mayor had made an announcement about what had caused the explosions. Clinton took the opportunity to question Trump's planning, asking if he had been briefed about what happened before he spoke, wanting to show that Trump jumped to conclusions without assembling necessary facts. So, yeah, Trump is a little bit rash. If we're gonna,
rash.
That's very true.
I love how that quote said his comments were seemingly rash. We don't need to say it's seemingly. We know it's rash.
Yeah, I know. And, like, yeah, he's
I'm gonna build a really big wall.
Yeah. And then the Mexican president is just like, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't. But that is just kind of a precursor into what we're going to get into about Clinton and Trump's debating styles. The New York Times actually talked to Clinton and Trump about how they were getting ready for the debate, which will be on Monday at 9 p.m. on NBC. The debate is supposed to be about 90 minutes long, but who knows with Trump speaking. He doesn't really... Even in this, they were talking about how Trump literally has no concept of what the time is going to be. He's just not even practicing it. While Clinton's looking at the answers and the questions that she might be asked, she's timing it and trying to make sure that it's on like the right time. And Trump's just like, I'm just going to talk.
See, now Trump, when he's talking, he doesn't need a script or anything. He's going to do... and please admire my impression of him here. It's great. It's absolutely great. Everyone, please admire my hair, my straight hand, my big wall. It's just great. It's fantastic. As I make all these little expressions with my hands. Now, we're going to send everyone out of here. Let me recap with all my hatred for the Muslim community, all my hatred for the Mexican community, and it's great. It's all just great.
On point, Dana. On point. It's funny because actually that is what his campaign managers are saying his debate is going to be about. They told him not to engage Clinton on the details and facts, but to focus on big ideas like make America great again.
Did they go to Trump University?
Probably.
Oh, no. Tax dollars at waste.
I think hopefully Trump University is a private university. I'm hoping.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist.
Well, it was.
It was a scam, like he's a scam.
True. They were talking about how Clinton has been going over facts. She's been cramming ever since about a month ago, trying to just kind of get everything together, be ready with all her facts and everything.
She's a grandma and she's doing this. Like, props to her.
I know. And Trump has been, can I tell you what they said Trump was doing to prep? He was running
Being
through the
racist?
questions without, yes, running through the questions without, like, any timing. He's only, like, just talking to somebody who's not even really acting as Clinton, whereas Clinton is, actually has multiple people pretending to be Trump
Not
to
her.
prepare. And
Like the Trump
he's,
pinata?
and to, yes. And as part of it, Trump is actually watching videos of Clinton and himself in previous debates, looking for Clinton's weak spots and looking for things to improve on. But other than that, it seems like he's not actually doing very much. Like in this Times article,
Needs people to do much for him. He's never done anything.
that is true. He's been talking about how he's just basically going to throw insults at her and do basically the same thing he did at the Republican primary debates. He's just going to bully her. And Clinton has actually said that she's preparing for that, and she's expecting
were
him
her-
to call her a loser to her face.
If I were her,
Quote.
I honestly would just bring earmuffs because I wouldn't bother listening to a word that comes out of that man's mouth.
But the thing is, she has to, because she has to put together rebuttals for what he says, which
You're
isn't.
a loser. your wall's a loser. What's your point?
What happened to that thing about Mexico building the wall? Yeah. What did the president of Mexico say?
I honestly would just insert like a segment from SNL doing an impression of Trump. That's all I would do.
Actually, I think that would go over better.
Right?
Yeah. And they were just talking about how they want him to focus on big picture things, like he's been doing the entire election. He doesn't want to talk about the minute details of what he's doing because I don't think he has any. He's just going to be like, we need more jobs. Got to take them back from overseas. Terrorism's bad. And gotta protect the motherland. I'm sorry. Gotta protect America. Gotta shut down the borders. Let's not let anybody who's not white and pretty in.
You heard about the history lesson behind his last name, right? Trump is not the original last name of his
I
family.
heard about
The
that.
original last name, and listen here, folks. The original last name is Drumpf.
I heard about that.
I am not slurring my words here, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. His original last name
Amazing.
was Drumpf.
Bless.
Except his grandfather was like, wow, my kids are going to get beat up on the playground. Maybe I should change it to Trump. Which wasn't even a good idea either. Should
Nope.
probably just gone like with like Smith or something if you really wanted to be that way.
Yeah. Actually, something really funny that I found in this article was that Clinton is going to throw Trump's.
Enchilada? Oh.
I hope so. Trump's like admiration for Vladimir Putin in his face, and she's actually said that she's going to ask him this question. Just what would Ronald Reagan say about a Republican nominee who attacks American generals and heaps praise on a Russian president?
World War II.
No, I'm just so excited that she's gonna throw Ronald Reagan in Trump's face, like the face of the Republican Party, the face of like successful Republicanism. I'm so
The
excited.
only successful Republican they can cite besides Abraham Lincoln.
You right.
True,
You
true.
right. You right. I'm just really excited because this is gonna be nuts.
I'm
Actually,
getting my popcorn ready. You two people, get your popcorn. It's gonna be
yes,
great.
I will make popcorn for you guys. My sweet, we're gonna make some popcorn. We're gonna watch the debate. It's gonna be an awesome
I have to
time.
watch the debate for my journalism class, so
Well, look at you, killing 2 ravens with 1 Simone. But I'm hot.
this
Beautiful.
is not the view.
Is it though? Is it, Michael? Are you not trying to turn this into the View?
I'm wearing curls and looking really sassy right now, so it could be the view.
Wait, whose will be Goldberg?
You.
Probably. I'm the one trying to drive this thing.
No, Mike's will be Goldberg.
Sounds good. to
I'm
me.
Julie Chen from The Talk, actually.
All right,
Get
all
out,
right.
Get out.
I'm Clinton Kelly from The Chew. That's me. I wish I was Clinton Kelly. But back to politics. It's just
You
this
mean
debate.
laughatics?
Yeah, I mean that's just such a better word for it because it's a joke. I'm sorry, I just
Everyone
screamed
is
into the mic there.
Everyone is laughing at America right now.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh, the rest of the world is like, what is going on? Why is this guy getting votes?
For the longest time, I thought they were kidding that he was running.
I know, I legit thought that he was going to be like, ha, ha, peace out, guys, it's a hoax. I honestly
Just like my
thought
wall.
that. Oh my god, that flippin' wall. Actually, it's something interesting, a little bit closer to home. The debate is going to be held at Hofstra University. One of my good friends goes there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
know
I was
people there
actually
too.
supposed to go, but then I got papers assigned.
When don't you have papers assigned?
When I have, oh wait, no, I usually get papers assigned when I have an MOP.
Yeah, la 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 la, and no answer.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 90 minutes long, and it should prove very interesting.
Interesting is a good word for it
Yeah,
because
that's a politically appropriate word.
I think it's going to be crazy. That's another word we can use for it.
Yeah, I'd say that.
It's going to be definitely a good thing to watch. So grab your popcorn and get ready for the presidential debate. That's all. I think that's all we have for this week. We're running out of time, so I think that we'll close it off. Thank you for listening to Mad Fridays. I'm Abby Rapillo.
I'm Dana McDonough,
And I'm Mike Coppola.
and Megan Fox will be joining us next week.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We will see you next week.
Not the real Megan Fox.
Not the real Megan Fox. We're Megan Fox of Iona.
This is WICR.